Let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this
I'll be on fire. I'll see you. He left.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Volunteers offense trots out there.
Can you hear me?
And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And you'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Happy
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately.
The ball is loose.
Oh, damn it. Tried to slide. Push wrong button.
Big takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Gives it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry up. On the run, it's Jackson. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Longhorns keep the football on the move.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that previous play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Vaughn. Bringing pressure. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And it gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Longhorns will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch him. Now the try for 2. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Jackson. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They've got him down out near the 40. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Makes the catch. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Plenty space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. That one played a key role in that score.
He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. It punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the sack. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
That completion sets up a third down play. And now they'll run it on the draw. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turn. Hold on a second. There's a timeout in the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Powering through the defender. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So after the momentum shifts, Kurt, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on second down. We'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The ball is with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. The Volunteers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols. What have we got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Back to throw. It's Vaughn. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Got him. He's sacked. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds the receiver wide open. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Vaughn. Trying to extend the play. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's...
He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The offense facing a tough conversion here, third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Crucial third down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Jukes to get past a man. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas 14. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
But to pick up the third and short through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they get a real shot to cut into this lead.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
To throw, it's Vaughn. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The shotgun handoff here. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by the...
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take
It's the 2nd
another look at
overturn
that
call.
one.
Fucking Wilkes needs to hang on the goddamn ball.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains position.
Well, the offense catches a break here.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Refs suck.
Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Great move there. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage to make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Now, he did not make the 1st down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he gets the pass away. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 1st down here for this offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. They're the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now another deep ball here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
38, Texas. 21, Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
29 Philly. 2-9.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. And now the defense able to bring him down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back. It's Vaughn. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. 4th out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He'll try a pass here. He flips it to the back across the middle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made over the middle. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Down he goes, a sack. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
2nd down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. From the shotgun, drops back. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, got me like 1 5-star, 4-star. Oh, decent. Look at that, baby. Got throwing power, got speed, it's got accuracy, and break sack. I love it. This guy's got throwing power. Acceleration. Love it. Yeah, this guy wasn't a power back. Or who's going to develop? Got shit ton of quarterbacks. Look at fucking Memphis ranked 10. Somebody brought him back. Memphis. Lamar going back. I lost to Michigan, get the ass beat. Decent tough schedule. What is this? Why did they have a forced win at Kentucky? Yo, who did that? You're so gay. Michigan got a tough ass schedule. Jacob did it on purpose. It's so funny. Jacob was like, "I didn't know that you had all away games." Linebacker's good. The linebacking core is fucking stacked. Should have never left. Let's see the trash. Alright, I'm going home.